Well, good morning. It's been a while since we've posted anything. It's been a crazy winter. We've been doing wood and other things like crazy and spending some time with the family. So let me show what we've been up to here. We've been splitting wood like crazy and getting all that stuff ready for the coming year. And then right here we got about 20 cords. And then we came out this morning and found that, we've got, probably cord and change on the ground and fell over. So initially, as cameraman and I were talking about it, we thought we'd stack these stacks a little far off. You can see here there's some gapping, which you kind of do for letting the pile breathe. But as I'm looking at more and more of these, our ground is getting softer than we thought it was already, and our piles, our stacks are all just starting to thaw over because the sun is coming in on this side and thawing all the ground here, so we're tipping down, and so we're losing the stack. So I've been back by this morning grabbing the old sledgehammer there and just beating the pile back a little bit so that you can see this edge here. Let me go here. See, she's starting to lean out more. Been just having to knock her back and kind of deal with straightening it out manually as we're getting into the thaw part of the year. Had a couple of 50-degree days, so that's what we've been up to, running like crazy. We've got some other updates. We'll walk you around here a second. Let me walk you around and show you some of the stuff we've got done here. So this is the stuff we've brought in, probably about all the way out to these blocks is where it has been. These are 4x2x2 cement blocks that we were able to move with the excavator or the tractor to help hold up the piles and deal with that small, and we just kind of chased that one block back. So as we come around here, we have got all of this leveled, and here's our excess dirt. We've got more of our blocks here holding up our loading pile, so it makes it really nice to stack in here deep. Those are 4-foot blocks stacked too high behind, 2-foot blocks that are 4 foot wide stacked too high. So we got 4x4 cement block back there holding up this pile. We grab with the X, rotate, makes a nice easy load. Which brings me to my next favorite thing is we added these mats last year for helping clean up and raking out, but this year we've decided we like where we're sitting and have now added a pit about 2 feet deep with the tarps over the top. They're actually really thick stall mats for like horses and stuff. And now we just are able to rake that off and then come in with the excavator with the clean out, mop out bucket and get her out and just clean her out in about 10 minutes instead of about an hour. And then next to this, on top of the buried block, we have a flat top block that is now doubling as our shaving chute. If you recall, our initial shavings bin was about a 3x3, and we found we'd filled that in about an hour, which was really inefficient. So along with that, and we'll probably put this in a specific Dyna update, but I'll throw it out here now. The Dyna had no chute off of here when we got it. We did get a used one, but it did have mounting holes that were here that I don't know what they were for, but it would sure make sense to me with how much shavings shoot out of this sucker, that there was potentially a chute of some kind here to divert this away from underneath the machine. So we got a by the foot stall mat, a nice thin one, and have run a couple bolts through here to hold it up to a strong pivot point, another bolt here to mount it to the unit, and to here to mount it to the unit. What's up, sweetheart? Hi, Shelby. Yeah. And now it diverts this over the tire, which hides underneath this, and we're able to, hi, you just need some love this morning. So, and then we've got a nice size crib. We can get some serious amount of cut down without having to clean too much. Here's the other side of that log pile, split up, ready to go. Our old holder, so we're doubling this right here to hold up our stack for drying and seasoning. So got all the fluids, filters changed, the oil changed on this guy, same with the excavator and everything else, full grease up. Had some trouble with a couple of these Zerk fittings here and here. So they are easy to change, just wrench them out, wrench them in. But again, most of ours have had caps on them that we put on, but these ones get greased so often, every like 8 to 10 hours of use, that they don't really stay. And then we switched brands of bar oil, really like it. It's time to top this bad boy off. We're now buying it in bulk at about the 5-gallon rate. 5-gallon buckets is how they sell for us. We used to be able to get in 15-gallon drums, but the place changed hands and whatnot. And then if we come here, that is our wood for the next year. So yep, kind of nice to have that all done and split up. And that's kind of the update with what's going on here. A lot of eco blocks in play here. Is what the company that sells them locally calls them, for us to hold these up. So it's nice. They're around 50 bucks a pop, but they're super nice, sturdy, stable, and good to rock and roll. So anyway, we'll kind of do a walkthrough about the Dyna, about ins and outs of it. There's some interesting places to find the numbers on how to look up the right filters and such for it. So we'll go through that. Cameraman was down there crawling through the thing. So being secondhand, we had a lot of information missing. So anyway, remember, safety's third, and you gotta have a stupid idea, stupid plan, then you can make it safe. So catch you later.